Well, hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like at o'clock, and I'm doing like a marathon of freaking videos, man, because it's the finest time in the land. See, NHL playoffs. It's the time when we lock ourselves in the basement, and look, I left my just one sec. This is not called for. You don't want to see the inside of there. No. That's my massage room. You don't want to see that. Anyways, it's the finest time in the land, and we stock up on the Jaime's Body Lube rum, and get our Pearls of Wisdom necklaces on, and we do. So I have my meditation lamp here as I get close to the Creator and bring to you the picks for the playoffs that you are all waiting for. Yeah, I'm sure you've all crowded around the computer and you're singing the Pearls of Wisdom songs and the celebration songs of the season with the family, and that's wonderful. I hope you're having a great feast. Now let's get to one of the greatest series that we could see this year. It's going to be the Philadelphia Flyers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. I am so excited for this. Not only is it exciting because they're rivals, but they are actually really close to each other as far as talent and ability is concerned. So let's get at it, shall we? Philadelphia Flyers are with Sean Couturier. There's a lot of, I call this the X Factor series. You have Nolan Patrick, who going into the end part of the season was showing why he was taken number 2 overall. I just have a feeling like this guy's got something special. He's got a sense in him to prove people wrong. He almost creates barriers within himself to break that's what those kind of people that seem like they just create barriers to keep them motivated, to keep on breaking them and breaking them. That's who he reminds me of. And learning from a guy like Couturier, who seems to have that type of attitude, is going to be great for him. When you have Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin as your number 2, there's no place in the league, there's no team in the league that's going to beat that up the middle. And it's their greatest advantage. But I'm telling you, I just have a feeling about this Sean Couturier and Nolan Patrick combination at 1-2. That's where they seem to be playing them. Valtteri Filppula in the number 3 spot is not too shabby. He's a very underrated two-way player. Kind of player that really only people in the league notice. People that watch hockey generally don't notice a guy like Filppula. He's not a big hitter. He's not super fast. He's got a lot of skill, but you wouldn't call him flashy. But he plays a solid two-way game. And with the Penguins having Brassard, that pretty much is a wash. But for sure up the middle, you still got to give it to the Penguins. And this is where it's going to be tough where you pick. Because then you have the wings. On the wings, you have Gunsel, Rust, Hagelin, Hornquist, Sheary, Simone for Pittsburgh. Now, Simone has played, it looks like he's going to be a player, but I wouldn't say he's a guy you want in your lineup now. Because they have such strength up the middle, they can get away with guys like Simone and Sheary, Brian Rust, guys like that, because Malkin, Crosby make them look a lot better than they are. Not that they're horrible, but I wouldn't call any of them number 2 centers, number 2 wingers on a lot of teams. So when you look at Philadelphia, they have Giroux playing left wing with Konechny number 2. Konechny has been fantastic this year. I don't even need to talk about Giroux. Just a great turnaround for him, and for a guy who doesn't get enough credit, I love to see it. Jakub Voracek, Wayne Simmons, okay, and Michael Raffle, who doesn't get enough credit for the type of grinding game he's turned himself into. It's fantastic. Matt Reed on the fourth line, whatever. And I guess they're looking at Scott Lawton on the fourth line. Still a lot stronger than Pittsburgh on the wings. A lot. Now, Pittsburgh is... Center is much more important than the wings, than on the wing. But this kind of depth on the wing kind of makes it even. So, when you're looking at defense for both teams, Gostisbehere, Provorov, Ant McDonald, Gudas, Hogg, and Manning, Letang, Schultz, Demmelin, Mata, Ruhwedel. To me, this is kind of a wash, but I actually would give a slight edge to the Philadelphia Flyers simply because I'm more... I like their transition game better. I like their puck moving better from Philadelphia. Besides Letang and Schultz, who are very good at that. Demmelin, Mata, Ruhwedel, and Hunwick. Ruhwedel can skate it out of the zone. He's not a bad passer. But I would take Hogg and Manning and Sanheim. The way Sanheim has improved as far as getting the puck out of the zone, I would take them over that core, especially Demmelin. Demmelin's more of a defensive guy. He's not what you would call a great zone guy. Pittsburgh has their forwards come and get the puck from their defensemen quite a bit. Now, they have the forwards that can do that. That's why they have Sheary. Sheary gets to play because he is so fast he can get back in the zone and he never stops. Hagelin, all of those guys have no problems playing the full ice surface, and they need that with the defense they have. I like it a little better for Philadelphia because their forwards don't have to do that, and I just see them being able to put a little more pressure on the forwards for Pittsburgh and the goaltending as well. The problem now we have is Matt Murray and Brian Elliott. Matt Murray has not come out this year and been what people expected him to be. I guess his father passed away. He's going through that difficulty. I thought it was going, by this time, he'd be playing much better than he is. Now, he could hit his mark here in the playoffs. Matt Murray is a fantastic goaltender when he's hit his mark. If he does, I got to take Pittsburgh. If he keeps on playing as he has now, I think he's playing about equal to Brian Elliott. And if those two are a wash, I'm actually going to take Philadelphia. Now, the question is, which one of those things is going to happen? Honestly, I don't know. So, for my friend Jamie Baskow, who is a writer for the Philadelphia Flyers and has been, I love listening to his writing. I like his genuine way of putting things and his passion for the game. For him, I'm going to take the Philadelphia Flyers because I really think this is a coin flip. But I'm going to take the Philadelphia Flyers in 7, and I'm going to be all over this series because this series is going to be the bomb. That's my full 42%, boys and girls. I've only got 42% to give. So, and I'm in a marathon. So actually, I think I only gave you about 15% because I gotta save it all up. I got to take a couple naps, get myself some massages, have myself a little bit of a rum o'clock, and I'm going to get back to more of the series that's coming up. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, get yourself a vat of Jaime's Body Lube and my NHL Pearls of Wisdom necklace because everybody loves a pearl necklace. And lots of love to ya.